I've never gotten married. do you hold flowers through the whole ceremony? No.
Not all of it, no,
to
past
somebody.
My bridesmaids,
Yeah,
Philip
like
and Prudence.
Who might drop them on the floor.
Yeah, who would not want to do that job?
Okay, and then...
And I'm splitting them up so that they're not together.
Too late to change your mind now, Colin. Yeah.
Good, we're gonna do a pickup.
It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Hey Bridgerton squad, welcome back to the Tons Lady Whistledown rival, the hottest gossip spot. Buckle up because we're about to spill all the tea on Penelope Featherington's wedding look in season 3. We're about to dive deep into all the juicy behind-the-scenes tea on creating this masterpiece. Trust me, you're not ready for these deets. But first, there's been major drama in the fandom about our girl pen slaying in a light pink dress instead of going full-on white bride mode. Some fans are out here like, hold up, doesn't Pink Lauki suggest she's not a virgin? They're throwing it back to those Regency vibes where white was supposedly the go-to for pure first-time brides. Most notably, Queen Camilla totally rocked a cream silk chiffon dress for her civil ceremony, and then slayed in a pale blue chiffon gown with a gold embroidered coat for the blessing ceremony on her wedding day to Prince Charles II in 2005. Both of them had been hitched before. But wait, tea time. White wedding dresses weren't even a thing until Queen Victoria made them pop off in 1840. She rocked up to her wedding in this white gown with Honiton lace, and suddenly every bride was like, OMG, I need that. Talk about an OG influencer, am I right? Now let's talk about the mastermind behind Pen's dress, John Glazer, costume designer extraordinaire. He spilled that they wanted Pen's dress to be a total power move. Since our girl had already dropped that Lady Whistledown bombshell, they were like, let's make this dress scream BDE, big dress energy.
Because in this season, Penelope has exposed herself as Lady Whistledown, so there's nothing to hide. So we wanted the dress to be as simple as possible. So it's just her body to show her power as to who she is now.
Less fussy, more fierce. We stan a confident queen. So what's the verdict, fam? Should Pen have kept it traditional and gone white? Or was the light pink gown the ultimate boss babe choice? Drop your hot takes in the comments. The creation of this dress was a celebration of collaboration, involving a team of individuals with diverse skills and talents. From the sketch artists who brought the initial ideas to life on paper, to the fabric cutters who skillfully translated these concepts into tangible pieces like the veil and netting. Wow. Each contributor played a vital role. The artisans meticulously crafted the corset, designed intricate embellishments, sourced high-quality fabrics, and expertly worked on details such as the train at the back of the dress. Together, they harmoniously produced this stunning masterpiece. Though its elegance may appear effortless, it is truly a labor of love and craftsmanship from many hands working in unison. It's fascinating to learn that the creation of Bridgerton dresses involved such intricate and detailed work. Many of the garments were meticulously hand-finished, with some undergoing both machine and hand-finishing processes. Penelope's wedding gown, in particular, showcases the skill and dedication of the designers and artisans involved. The cutting process alone took 3 to 4 weeks, followed by an additional 3 to 4 weeks solely dedicated to crafting the dress. This meticulous attention to detail highlights the exceptional level of craftsmanship and expertise required to bring these stunning pieces to life. The fittings for the Bridgerton dresses were crucial in ensuring a perfect fit, with meticulous measurements taken to understand how each garment would drape and flatter the wearer. Nicola faced the exciting task of choosing the type of dress she envisioned for her portrayal of Penelope, an opportunity that left her incredulous.
But he said to me, what do you want for your wedding dress? And I was like, what designer says that?
The measuring process was no easy feat, as adjustments had to be made before and after the dress was already cut, risking either a flawless fit or the need for potential alterations. Despite the exhaustive nature of the work involved, it is heartening to see Nicola and the design team sharing moments of laughter and camaraderie behind the scenes.
What do you feeling?
What do we reckon? We do
50?
We do 4 blocks, 5 fittings a block. So what's
Yeah.
5? Say 25 fittings a season.
3 seasons.
The decision to involve Nicola in feeling and testing the dress herself allowed for her valuable input in creating just the right aesthetic. The process of creating Penelope's dress spanned months, presenting a unique challenge in terms of measurements.
The measurements are taken every couple of months if you're on a job for a year, because obviously people's bodies fluctuate and their sizing will always change.
The dress underwent multiple reproductions to accommodate these changes, as it was crucial for it to be the most flattering and appealing garment for Penelope. This transformation marked a significant departure from the dresses she had worn in previous seasons.
So this was me on Tuesday, and today is Thursday.
Let's talk about the corset. Nicola Coughlan addressed speculation that her waist appeared photoshopped in Bridgerton. Several viewers accused the show of editing her waist size in season 4. I saw some trolls. They were like, "They photoshopped your waist." And I was like, "No, they did not." Coughlan told People magazine. She revealed that her appearance on Bridgerton was largely influenced by the show's Regency-era-inspired costumes, particularly the corsetry she wore for long periods, which eventually molded her body. In a Shondaland interview, Nicola mentioned that her corset was made by expert designer Stephen Williams. She praised its fit, noting that the measurements were top-notch.
There was a corset that was made by Stephen that fit perfectly. It was made to my measurements. It's like true couture.
Stephen Williams is indeed an expert corset designer, having been with the department since season 1. He crafted Daphne's wedding dress and Nicola's corsets in previous seasons, making him well-suited for the task. However, in season 4, he faced a unique challenge. He had to complete Nicola's corset quickly before Deborah Tallentire and Fiona Merkin from the cutting department could proceed with cutting the fabric for the dress. This urgency was necessary because the corset would alter Nicola's body shape, and cutting the dress fabric beforehand would lead to unnecessary adjustments and double work. Despite the pressure, Stephen worked with both speed and care. Stephen also designed other elements, such as the train on the back of the dress and some of its intricate details. This collaborative effort highlighted the seamless teamwork required to achieve the stunning final result. Let's talk about how elegance was achieved. This process was described as magic by the design department. To make the gown more appealing, romantic, and elegant, the embellishment team, led by Mrs. Maria Elena Gomez, played a crucial role. They handcrafted hundreds of white roses to attach to the hem, train, and veil. And added delicate, fluffy details to the sleeves. Each flower and petal on the dress was carefully adorned with pearls and crystals, adding a touch of elegance, luxury, and sparkle to the garment. Maria Gomez mentioned that the embellishment work alone took nearly 150 hours to complete, contributing to the dress's overall aesthetic appeal and intricate, detailed look. Penelope's dress, unlike other wedding dresses on the show, it was designed to be used for almost an entire week, including the actual wedding scene, dance scenes, the reception, dialogue, and many other occasions throughout the filming week. Therefore, this dress was created to be functional, not just elegant. In fact, the elegant long train at the back was designed to detach, allowing comfort during dance scenes.
You can't do the dance that she was doing with a train that long, so we had to think about how can we actually make it functional for a dance when she's pirouetting.
So we cut it off.
It's unbelievable. But the dress Penelope wore while dancing with Colin was the same dress, just with the train removed. Given that this delicate dress had to endure a whole week of filming, it had to be treated and handled with extreme care. It was a treasure for season 4. To maintain its pristine condition, the team had to employ some clever tricks. To avoid dirtying the veil when it was dragging on the floor, it was lifted by individuals as Penelope walked down the aisle. Additionally, 2 holes were made in the bottom of the dress to accommodate Nicola's legs, preventing her from tripping when the gown was hooked up to allow easy movement on set.
Shirt, shoes, and then get your 3 beautiful assistants to tuck your dress in. Here we go. Yeah. And then you walk very slowly. Here comes the bride. So I'm about to get married for the first time. Hello.
On the set, Nicola and Luke met for the first time when the dress was put on. A truly beautiful day. Nicola mentioned that both she and Luke were quite nervous, as filming such an emotional scene marked a significant moment in their lives.
But it was emotional, and I found it really overwhelming being the bride. Very overwhelming. I was like very emotional. Luke was also weirdly emotional. Like he was getting teary. You can... Hi. How you doing?
Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's great.
I'm really nervous. Are you?
I mean, yeah.
I like this.
It's a bit, I'm a bit casual at the moment.
I got them to make me a ring with a bee on it.
The day was their wedding party, and the overwhelming attention of the crowd added to the emotional weight of the experience.
At the altar, I was like, ugh. I had to go and hide in my little tent because I was like, everyone's looking at me and I can't take it. But it was quite good because I thought Penelope would be shitting herself. Penelope would be terrified, and I feel terrified. But every time I was like, this is really emotional. This is really intense.
The actual filming took about 3 days, and according to those on set, it felt as if they were attending a real wedding. The atmosphere was so immersive that everyone could genuinely feel the essence of a wedding unfolding before them. Overall, the entire work was a masterpiece, reflecting the serious and careful involvement of various departments collaborating to produce an authentic piece. Let us raise our finest crystal to the clandestine heroes behind this vibrant creation. To the sketch artists, whose nimble hands have birthed visions of beauty. The costumiers, who have draped our players in the finest of threads. The artisans, whose craftsmanship rivals that of the royal court. The makeup and hairstylists, who have transformed mere mortals into visions of perfection. The coordinators, whose machinations rival even Lady Danbury's. And the supervisors, whose watchful eyes have guided this grand endeavor to fruition. May their talents continue to flourish and multiply, much like the scandals that keep our beloved society abuzz. I personally believe that Penelope and Colin's wedding is, by far, and perhaps will remain, the most remarkable in the entire show. Although many fans have expressed concerns that their romance received only limited screen time, they definitely deserve more attention and justice in the next season. As we conclude our scandalous revelations, we cannot help but ponder the wedding gown that has set the ton abuzz. Your thoughts on this sartorial masterpiece are most welcome in the comment section below. Your loyal viewership and generous likes are noted with utmost appreciation. Until our next scandalous encounter, keep your ears pricked for whispers of intrigue. Forever your devoted purveyor of secrets, Lady Whistledown's worthiest rival, signing out.